All right, welcome back to Market Day Report. I am the cow guy, Scott Shellady. Thank you very much for joining us today. If that's what you're doing just now, if you've been with us all day, that's even better. We'd love having you stick around. Let's take a look and see if the markets are giving us a good reason to stick around. I know they were kind of quiet earlier. Let's see if they've changed at all. Yeah, they have. The corn was lower, and now it's higher in the back months. Well, the front month's about to turn that way. We're down one tick in the July, just a quarter-cent lower to 4.63 3/4. 2.5 cents off the high and 3 cents off the low. We're still in the middle of the range. September, that's sharply unchanged at 4.73 1/4, and we got the new crop up a penny, one tick, sorry, to 4.86 3/4. So a little bit of a better board than what we just had. Now, maybe it's the beans driving us up. Let's see. And we're up to 8 cents, I guess. Maybe it is the beans. 12.47 1/4 is last there, and that's about what 2.5 cents off the low of the day, or off the high of the day. So we're getting there, and we've had an okay range of almost 14 cents. November, that's up 3.5 cents to 12.19 1/2, 7 cents off the low. We're going to call it 2 cents off the high, right? And that's soybeans. Let's move on to the wheat in Chicago. That's lower by 3 cents up front. That's July's down to 6.95. It's 6 cents off the low, and about 9 3/4 cents off the high. That'll give you an idea how it's trading in that range. Dees, that's 1 3/4 cents lower in the Chicago wheat. 7.36 3/4 is the price. Moving from Chicago to the hard red in Kansas City, 6 cents higher there to 7.16 3/4. We've had a 10-cent range, and we're pretty much in the middle of it, just to the upper end. 7.16, now 7.17. So 3 1/4 cents off the high of the day. We've got a Dees board that's up 5 1/4 cents to 7.47 3/4. That's the hard red in Kansas City. Let's move along to the spring wheat in Minneapolis. 5 cents higher there. 7.49 is last, and that's only about a penny and a quarter off the high of the day. We've had a 6 1/4 cent range. That'll give you an idea where we sit. Dees is up 3 1/4 cents to 7.72 1/4. That's the spring wheat. Moving right along to the cotton, we'll get to our guest analyst. 128 points lower in that July contract. 80.44 is last, and we're 88 points lower in Dees. This is cotton. 77.74 is last there. All right, let's bring him in. Joe Lardy. He's with CHS up in Inver Grove Heights. He's Friday's his work from home day today, so
Yep.
he gets to hang out and do nothing.
Live the good life.
Right. All right. What do you know? What do you know? Anything going on? What should we know here?
Well, the markets feel really quiet, right? When you put up the prices just a moment ago, I mean, the range in Dees corn today is 3.5 whopping cents. And it really feels like the corn market wants to throw in the towel ahead of the long weekend. Wait to see how much rain actually falls. Wait to see, what we have going on with planting when we come to the numbers next Tuesday, and then we can kind of re-engage the trading of these markets. But all in all, as I look at these markets today, it really feels like we're being meal driven. The strength in the front end of the meal market is certainly lifting up the bean market definitely, and I'm keeping my eye on kind of the old high of the move in this in the meal market to see if we can trade $3-4 higher today and take out that old high of the move. That would certainly provide some good strength as we head into the long weekend.
And what's your ear to the ground say about the weather and the delays? I mean, were you surprised at the planning progress we got this week?
Guys are really getting after it, and right now it's kind of one of those. It's delayed. We're going to get some replant. We're going to have to hit out those drowned out spots, but nobody's really talking about prevent plant today, which is a good thing. Hopefully we can kind of keep the downfall rains at bay and get this crop in the ground. And then we're going to have a good moisture profile to deal with if that happens.
All right. I mean, that's going to be interesting. And then lastly, real quick, weakening consumer, maybe not doing as well. What about the economy? I mean, any kind of macro thoughts on how that could affect things?
It still feels like we're kind of in this inflationary environment, which seems to kind of be a drag on everything that's going on. So it feels like it's the negativity is going to hang around a little bit longer than I think we want it to hang around.
It's tough. I agree. All right. Thank you very much, Joe. Have a great 3-day weekend. Joe Lardy, he's with CHS up in Inver Grove Heights. We're going to go away. We're going to pay some bills. We're going to come back and talk more livestock with me right after this. All right, welcome back. Let's take a look and see what some of the moo and oinks doing, right? The old Cattle and hogs. Let's see about live cattle. I've got that one pulled up. And we're doing okay, I guess, on a quiet day. 82 cents better in June. It's kind of made a big turnaround here. 184.35 is last. We're just 12 cents off the high of the day. All right, so that's not too bad. And we're working on about a $1.50 range. So we'll call that pretty legit, especially on a day like today. Deese is up 47 cents to 188.30, and that's only a dime off the highs. And again, we're working on trying to have a $2 range. We're not quite there yet. But that's okay. That's live cattle, right? So that's not bad. Let's move from live cattle to the feeders. See what they're doing. They're still a little lower, but see, we did say that they're trying to be unchanged and maybe even a little bit better on the day. We're only 15 cents lower in the August now to 261.30. That's 45 cents off the high of the day, well off the lows. In September is sharply unchanged, 262.72. So there you go. You got to go all the way out to January to get an up arrow. One tick better there to 260.17, and that is on the high of the day. So that's the feeder cattle market. It looks pretty quiet, but we're trying to eke out some gains there. We'll see if we can sustain something before the end of the day. We do have a report, though, so that might just kind of hang around unchanged. We lean hogs, we're 15 cents lower up front. That's June. 94. Now we're 20 cents lower. 94.32 is last, and that's only about 27 cents off the low of the day. Let's go to the August. That's down 17 cents to 96.85. All right, we had kind of a rough day yesterday in your old 401k. We might as well see what's going on there. Take a look at the Dow 30. It's up 93 points here, trying to have it. Look at yesterday, we were off 627, though. That hurts. But we're back by 93 points today, trying to claw back some of the losses we did have yesterday. That's 30 stocks. So let's look at something that's got 500 stocks in it. We're up 34 today, so that's pretty good going, not bad. Moving from the S&P 500 stocks to the NASDAQ 100. This is more tech central, right? You're off 80 yesterday. We're up 200 today. You know, this is also trying to celebrate NVIDIA's earnings. I don't know if you saw those on Wednesday night. But even though the NVIDIA earnings were really good for the market, yesterday they got washed out by some negative news, and the stock's selling off hard. So NASDAQ 100 is loving this. We'll do a quick check on the Russell 2000, and we'll get you out of here. But this is the small, the mid-cap stocks yesterday off 34 points. Today it's up 18. And that's it from me. So that'll be kind of something you can digest over the weekend. We'll make sure you're up to date on it before you go. But other than that, we need to go pay some bills. We're going to go away, pay those bills, and we're going to come back and talk more with you right after this.